Hi, thanks for joining me for another beer review. Kent Beer Reviews. Right, following on from the beer I done a couple of days ago. I'm actually recording this on the same night, but they're spaced apart. This is another one from Cloudwater, their double IPA version 11. This was, as recording, on the 10th of February. So yeah, another snazzy kind of looking. Look at that. Ooh, get dizzy looking at that. So yeah, specialising in modern beer. Oats make up 14% in the version 11, up from 6% in the version 10. For a bigger, more luxurious mouthfeel, Vic Secret takes the lead in the, what's that say? 19 GL dry hopping charge, backed up by Mosaic and Exp 431. So yeah, you know the bottle cap by now. The last double IPA they're doing in bottles, they're actually canning the version 12 today. I've been trying to avoid it before I review it, but I've heard some amazing things about this beer. You can't help it when you're into beer. It's like trying to avoid watching Match of the Day or something like that. Can you get through the whole evening without someone telling you, the results? It's kind of one of them beers. It's a half finger, real frothy even head, real tightly packed bubbles around the side. Getting an aroma then. Very similar to the version 10 that I've just done. It's got a little bit more dankness going on. Maybe some passion fruit, mango. Grapefruit, the usual kind of suspects really. Light stone fruit. Pineapple, it smells absolutely divine. Look at the colour as well. Look at that haziness, like orange juice in a glass. Very kind of in the northwest style, Massachusetts kind of area of northeast America. So these are what a lot of these kind of breweries now in the UK are going for. They're trying to replicate that kind of look. So yeah. Right, let's go for it. Cheers. Oh my word. Wow. That is a mega juice bomb. Wow, that is incredible. That is absolutely amazing. There's a nice smoothness to this mouthfeel. Sweet, but not too sweet. Them oats are really smoothing the beer out completely. Not quite as sharp on the bitterness as the version 10. But yeah, it's just unbelievable what these breweries are doing right now. We're living in a period where beer is evolving at probably the fastest rate in history. I guess certainly in my kind of beer life, since I've been starting out on ales from England to going into the more kind of expensive beers. These are not cheap, these beers. Trying to remember how much this cost me £4.36, so it's only a 330ml bottle. It depends on where you go really. It does vary slightly. I purchased this beer from 10 Devonshire Place. I'll put the links down below. I brought a couple of bottles of these, so but no, this is absolutely amazing. Pineapple, mango, grapefruit, passion fruit, the general what you're getting, maybe a bit of lychee in there. it's just juiciness. You're not picking up the ABV of 9% ABV for this double IPA. Don't think I mentioned that. They're pretty much always 9%, these monthly versions. This is the third in their monthly versions. The bitter and hops are the same. They have been for quite a while. The Pilgrim Alpha CO2 extract. The aroma hops are Vic Secret, EXP 431, Mosaic and Motuka, but always butcher that up. You know the one. Golden Promise, Oats and Dextrose monohydrate. This is a 330ml bottle, 9% ABV, and the yeast again is WLP095. Let's pour the rest of this in then. This will be a bit of a longer review, so I understand if once I've given the rating, which I think you know what it's going to be anyway. Stunning beer. Stunning stuff. The drinkability of this 9% beer is absolutely crazy. You could get some serious mess. If you didn't know the ABV of this is so moreish, very easy drinking. You could, if you was in a bar drinking this, you'd want to drink 2 or 3 pints of it, but you will be battered if you drink that much. Even if you're used to these kind of big ABV style beers, it's dangerous stuff. Beautiful, lovely, but dangerous. It's just unbelievable. It's like orange juice. I mean, the mouthfeel is probably one of the smoothest of these double IPAs I've ever had. Is this the best one of the 11 so far? Because I have tried every one, and 1 or 2 on keg. Yeah, I mean, probably since version 9 onwards, they've gone to another level completely. Little stepping stones each time, and this is unbelievable. It's a 10 out of 10. Voted the 5th best brewery in the world recently. So that's, you know, by the Rate Beer Awards recently in America, and you can see why. I mean, their beers are of a standard. I assume they do it on ratings rather than a poll. So yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. You cannot fault this beer. Incidentally, here's the version 10 that I've just recorded. So hence why. So the version 10 is in the bottle shop glass, and the version 11 is in the Brewdog glass. I think that's right. Yeah. So the version 10 then. On the aroma, it's got more of a kind of a, now that it's warmed up a little bit, more of a kind of a warm bread kind of note quality. It's a little bit sharper. Not quite as smooth a mouthfeel as the version 11. So that's the version 10. The version 11 then. It's juice. It's just like juice. Unbelievable. It's a little bit smoother, not quite as sharp bitterness. It's more ironed out. It's more rounded in the actual tasting experience. They're both 10s, but if you was going to split hairs, and that's basically what it is, the version 11 is just about, they're both 10 beers, don't get me wrong, but the version 11 is a smidgen better. They are both world class. Let's see if there's a, I've noticed I'm going off the rails with the reviews. Hey ho. I've said all of it already, so it's on the back of the bottle for the commercial description for this one, for the version 11. So anyway, they're both 10 out of 10 beers. I'm doing them kind of not quite side by side, but split into 2 reviews. Let us know what you think. What one is been your best one from all the versions? Perhaps not everyone's had all of these versions, which is understandable. For me, in the bottles, I think the version 3 was pretty amazing. The version 6 was very, very good. And then from version 9 to version 11, different kind of, you know, these are all hazy. These 2 with added oats, but since they've been doing the monthly series, they've stepped up a level. So yeah, the last 3 versions have been absolutely amazing. So yeah, but prior to that, the version 3, and I think it's the version 6, pretty amazing. So if you've had them before, let me know. That's the end of the bottles. Now it's all going to be canning, so that's being canned today, the version 12. Let us know what you think. If you're new to the channel and you're still here, congratulations. Please subscribe if you've got this far. If you're new to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next review. Cheers.